Hello XRP community. Welcome to a new video on the channel. Today we have some very important news. Inflation in the United States has fallen to 2.3%, below expectations, which were at 2.4%. It's not a huge drop, but at least the figure came in lower than expected, and that's positive for the cryptocurrency market. In fact, Ethereum has already turned green with a 2.5% increase. Well, right now it's at around plus 1.62%. XRP is sitting at $2.54, and at any moment, it could also flip back into the green as market sentiment keeps improving. Overall, it's positive news that I end the previous video. If you missed it, we talked about the United Arab Emirates, specifically Dubai, starting to accept crypto payments for government services. That's great news for XRP because XRP recently received regulatory approval in Dubai. Now with this inflation data, we have another positive catalyst for the market. Everything seems to be lining up for a strong recovery. Here we have the confirmation. Inflation down to 2.3%. As we said earlier, the Federal Reserve was expecting 2.4%, so it's slightly lower. Heading into the next Fed meeting scheduled for June, and Jerome Powell's next conference, we could very well start to see interest rate cuts. And if rate cuts happen, that's extremely positive for crypto. So get ready, because next month could be very good for the entire crypto space. Also, Robinhood has just acquired WonderFi, Canada's leading crypto trading platform. This is important because earlier this year, Robinhood released a document discussing the tokenization of real-world assets, citing Ripple and the XRP ledger as major players. Robinhood emphasized that hundreds of millions in crypto assets have already been tokenized and that hundreds of billions would be next. And now they've bought WonderFi. It's a clear move toward expanding into real-world asset tokenization. That on top of that, another major asset manager, VanEck, managing over $120 billion, has just joined the race to tokenize real-world assets. They're launching a tokenized U.S. Treasury fund. We're going to see tokenization spreading across all U.S. asset managers. BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, ARK Invest, WisdomTree, they're all moving in that direction. This is great for XRP, since the XRP ledger is designed for tokenizing real-world assets. But as the SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce mentioned yesterday, we still need clear regulation for the full potential to be unlocked. And check this out. Today, all major XRP pairs were green. XRP versus Tether, XRP versus Bitcoin, XRP versus the Euro, while Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba Inu, XLM, and HBAR were all down. XRP was outperforming Bitcoin by more than 5% in their trading pair. This could be an early signal that a big announcement is coming. XRP is showing complete decoupling from Bitcoin's price action, and that doesn't happen every day. Also, regarding the news from Dubai, for those deep into XRP, we can clearly see the connections. Ripple got regulatory approval exactly 2 months ago, and now Dubai is rolling out crypto payments for government services. It's all connected. Even if they're not mentioning XRP directly, you have to read between the lines. More exciting updates. Linda Yaccarino, CEO of X, formerly Twitter, confirmed that X Money will launch by the end of the year. X Money aims to compete with Venmo and Apple Pay, and Elon Musk himself has said that payment systems integrated into X could become half the global financial system. And you know Musk is a big supporter of blockchain technology. For retail customers, XLM is expected to be the focus, while for banks and institutions, it's XRP. They're basically like big brother and little brother. XRP for banks, XLM for retail. Additionally, H Culture Group, which is listed on NASDAQ, has announced they will sell up to $300 million in shares to buy Bitcoin and, supposedly, Trump token. Honestly, I don't really believe the Trump token part. I find it hard to imagine a NASDAQ-listed company seriously buying a meme coin, but buying Bitcoin makes more sense. Either way, it's a positive sign for Bitcoin, even though personally, I don't hold Bitcoin because I don't see a strong real-world use case compared to other projects like XRP. In any case, good news is good news for crypto overall. So that's it for today's update, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and I'll see you in the next one.